I used to be really close with this girl, and now, Ruri Kanami is rumored to be the prettiest girl in our school. And not only is her beauty self-evident, she also works hard as the class chairperson and consistently scores among the highest in the class on every test. It seems like not a day's gone by since we started school that someone's tried to ask her out. But like I said, we used to be close. She started acting so much more mature once high school started. And not just her expressions, just the way she was carrying herself in general. She used to be so short and small, but I was still a tiny bit taller than her. 5'3" isn't short, okay? I'm not sensitive about my height.
Hey, Satsuki, there's something I want to talk to you about. Do you have a moment?
Sure. You can always come to me about anything. Except my height. Which I'm not sensitive about, by the way.
It's kind of hard to talk about. Do you think I could meet you after school? You know, in private?
No problem. How about the new crepe place near the station? I've always wanted to try it, but it's embarrassing to go alone, you know?
That sounds great. I want to go there, too.
Yes, finally! I've always wanted one of those crepes for ages. The truth is, I have a huge sweet tooth that demands satisfaction every weekend, but I haven't managed to try that place yet. And whenever I peek inside, all I see in there are girls. I know I shouldn't, but I couldn't help but be a bit self-conscious as a guy by myself. This seems like a win-win for both of us.
Satsu.
Oh, Rue! It's you! Don't just stand behind people and call out their names like that. It's scary. I could have sworn there wasn't anyone anywhere near me a second ago. How'd she get right behind me without me noticing? Was she a descendant of ninjas or something? Did she learn to cover her footsteps somehow? In any case, she looked pretty pissed. And she almost never talked to me at school. Did she want something from me?
Looks like I caught you sinking your claws into yet another girl.
That's not what it was. Besides, she was the one who approached me.
Wipe off the smug grin off your face. It gives off a mistaken impression that you actually think she likes you.
What can I say? It's hard to be so popular. I talked to girls here and there in middle school, but they've been approaching me much more now since I started high school. Maybe they started feeling comfortable around me once I revealed my love of sweets in my self-introduction. I've exchanged contacts with a bunch of sweets-loving girls. But we've never been anything more than friends. I've certainly never been asked out or anything like that. I bet it's my height. It's gotta be the height thing, right? Not that I'm self-conscious about it.
Huh. Have you seen any flying pigs lately? I think someone's self-confidence is a bit too high. Don't act like you're the main character of a comic or anything like that.
Come on, can't you be happy for your friend experiencing a moment of popularity?
Ugh, forget it. Why are boys so dumb?
Why was I the only guy she lashed out at like this? Some kind of puberty thing? I guess that wasn't something she could help. Rue and I were next-door neighbors, and we were inseparable as kids. We used to play outside together all the time back then until we came back absolutely covered in dirt. But around 8th grade, her personality suddenly changed. She stopped hanging out with me, and whenever she did talk to me, it was clear she was trying to be dismissive, like just now. I couldn't figure out the reason. I was worried it was something I did, but nothing in particular came to mind. So now here we were as high school juniors with this weird rift between us. And there was nothing I could do about it because she ran away every time I tried to confront her. I guess that's why we were in this situation in the first place. This is so good! The light sweetness of the whipped cream mixed with the perfect sourness of the strawberry sauce, and then the mixed fruits on top of that? Now this is the flavor of happiness.
You look like you're really enjoying yourself there.
Well, it's good. Are you not enjoying yours?
No, it's not that. Satsuki, I like you. Will you go out with me?
Really? It was the first time anyone asked me out. I've gone over what to do in this situation so many times in my head, but now that I actually ended up here, I completely froze up. She was really asking me out, huh? Can I ask what exactly you like about me?
You're just so fun to talk to, and I feel safe around you compared to other guys.
I guess I don't have a very imposing figure.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding. I thought I could lighten the mood a bit. But I'm really sorry. I don't think I can reciprocate your feelings.
I understand.
Sorry if it sounds like I'm just making excuses, but I really like you too. Just as a friend. I know that's not exactly what you want to hear right now, though. I'm afraid that if we started going out, the two of us would both only end up disappointed in the end.
Then, do you think we could stay friends?
I'd really like that. After all, there's no such thing as an unfriendly sweets lover, right? I've been friends with girls before, but I've never been asked out before. To be honest, I was pretty excited about this whole thing. Why shouldn't I be, right? That's what being in high school was all about. Was it okay to think that my time in the sun was finally here? A girlfriend, huh? To be honest, I've never really thought about it that far.
And there's no point because it'll never happen.
Not true! Someone asked me out just to… Wait, Rue? What are you even doing here? You can't just barge into my room.
I told your mom that I needed to talk to you, and she said to just go ahead.
I guess I never mentioned to my parents that Rue hated me, or whatever it was. So, what did you want? Oh, don't tell me you wanted to ask me out.
Huh? Like I'd ever want to do that. What, just because you got asked out once, you think every girl likes you?
I'm just happy I'm finally popular. Wait, how did you even know that I got asked out in the first place? I didn't think she happened to be there at that crepe place.
Oh, because you asked if I was going to ask you out just now, right? Why else would I know? I totally wouldn't.
Something seems fishy.
What, are you trying to say I'm hiding something?
Usually you don't hesitate to shut me down when I joke around like that. You're always just like I'd ever ask you out. But today, you burst into my room like you witnessed the whole thing and wanted to complain about it or something.
Well, I didn't. I just guessed from what you said, okay? That's all.
She must have been getting flustered, because her face was getting redder by the second. She was smart and beautiful, but if there's one thing she was bad at, it was lying. Anyway, the crepe place by the station is really good.
And what makes you think I want to hear about that right now?
Well, I know how much you like sweets too. I thought maybe we could go together sometime. It's odd for a guy to go by himself, you know?
Why don't you just invite another girl like you did today?
I guess I could do that. But how do you know I was at that crepe place with a girl?
That's because I overheard you two talking about going to the class today. It's not like I followed you after school was over or anything.
Did you?
Yes, I mean, no. I was just monitoring you.
Isn't that the same thing? Did she just call herself out?
Oh, fine. I guess I can't hide it anymore. So what? Are you two dating now, or did you turn her down?
For your information, I did turn her down. But I don't see how this has anything to do with you.
It has everything to do with me. So, did you turn her down because there was someone else you liked?
Not in particular. I just didn't get good vibes for a future between us.
Huh?
What? Why are you giving me that look?
Do you even want a partner that bad?
I guess if you had to push me to answer, I'd say yes.
Then I suppose I could consider letting you go out with me.
What? You want to go out with me? But why?
What kind of question is that? You said you wanted a partner, right?
Yeah, but I didn't say I needed one.
You got a problem with me or something?
It's not that. I just don't understand why you'd even ask in the first place. Like, don't you hate me?
You think I hate you? Why?
Ever since 8th grade, it's like you've been trying to put distance between us. You didn't even want to walk to school together with me anymore. I couldn't tell you what it was, but I figured something happened to sour your opinion of me.
That couldn't be even further from the truth. The reason I was avoiding you was because I like you.
Her face's color was almost indistinguishable from a tomato. Was this the face of a pure-hearted maiden in love? I'd never seen anything like it outside of comics or cartoons. I guess I really am becoming popular if 2 girls are asking me out on the same day.
Stop trying to dodge the question!
Sorry. The fact that you'd even ask me out in the first place is just so surreal that I lost track of myself. But, judging from the look of the situation, she was actually serious. I never imagined that the Ruri could ever have any kind of feelings for someone like me. I guess we were really good friends a long time ago. But as time went on, things naturally changed. In fact, the only thing that stayed the same was my height. Which I'm not sensitive about, by the way. In fact, I think I'm getting 0.1 inches taller every year.
Don't you agree that dating a close friend like me would be better for both of us than dating another girl?
Well, I don't feel like we've been all that close recently, with you avoiding me and everything.
Oh my god, you do hate me, don't you?
Of course not. I'm just not sure if I like you enough to date you. Besides, why me in the first place? I'm sure there's gotta be 10,000 people out there you'd rather be with.
Don't change the subject. The truth is, I've loved you for as long as I can remember.
So, the reason she was avoiding me was just because her love for me from when we were young became too much for her to bear?
Don't just sit there gaping at me. Are you gonna go out with me or just leave me with this massive crush on you for the rest of my life?
What about the option where you give up and find someone else?
Did I stutter? There is no third option. You're thinking too hard about this. Why don't you just try out being a couple and see where it goes from there? I can guarantee you'll be tripping over your feet for me in no time.
Now who's the one with too much self-confidence?
You said you wanted a partner, right? How could you ever say no to someone as perfect and as cute as me?
You are annoyingly perfect. Even I had to admit that. And the fact that she only acted so standoffish to me in the first place because she liked me too much was even more endearing. Are you sure you want to suddenly go out with me so fast? We've barely talked to each other for years. Maybe we should get to know each other a bit more first, you know?
I guess I don't mind that, but since I asked you out and everything, you better tell me how you feel whenever you're ready. But you understand what'll happen if you even so much as think of going out with anyone else, right?
Why did you make it sound like you were threatening me? And them?
Because I was. I'm finally glad I got off my chest. You have no idea how long I've been getting myself ready for this day. Like, I had to be sure my hair is perfect length since you said you like it long. I wanted to get my skincare routine perfect so that it was nice and shiny and smooth.
You were doing all that for me? I guess I might have mentioned in a conversation offhand a long time ago that I preferred girls with long hair. But I never would have guessed that that was the reason Rue was growing out hers.
And I had to make sure any other girls who are interested in you happen to hook up with other boys.
Huh? That sounded more than slightly alarming.
After all, if your first partner was anyone besides me, that'd be unthinkable. So, yeah, I had to play wingwoman a few times, but that's fine. All to make sure I'm the only one next to you forever and ever and ever and ever.
Wait a second. Girls, plural, were interested in me? And what do you mean you hooked them up with other guys? Does that mean in an alternate universe without Rue, I would have been the one drowning in potential partners?
Don't concern yourself with that. I never forced anyone to do anything. It was a mutually beneficial agreement every time. But I think I deserve some credit here. A lot of people would hang out with you, you know.
I guess that was true. After all, if there were any other high school guys going to cafes with girls, they weren't dating after school. I certainly hadn't seen or heard of them.
See you tomorrow morning, then.
Man, how long has it been since the last time we walked to school together?
3 years and 127 days.
You knew that offhand?
Oh, you're finally awake? Good morning, sleepyhead. What's it like having a beautiful childhood friend come over here to wake you up?
Was I dreaming? I thought I heard Rue's voice.
Don't fall back asleep now, Satsu! Hurry and wake up! We've gotta walk to school together, and I don't want you to make me late.
What? You? Here? Why? Nope, I was just imagining it. I was so shocked I couldn't even speak normally.
We promised to walk to school together today, didn't we?
I don't recall any part of that being you waking me up. Did my mom just let you in here? Do I not have a right to privacy?
I guess she just trusts me more than you.
Is that why she just let a girl into her sleeping son's room? I don't want to think about what could have happened if I tried to do something when I was half asleep.
Anyway, forget about that. Have you already overslept enough?
I checked the clock. It was already past 7:40. Why didn't you say that earlier? Whoa, I feel like everyone's really staring at us.
We might as well hold hands, or would that be too surprising?
Let's not. Mine are really sweaty.
Oh, that just makes me want to hold them even more.
Huh? Wait, do you have, like, a thing for sweat or something? I wasn't trying to kink shame or anything, but I just never imagined Rue was thinking such dirty thoughts.
Weren't you the one who said that they wanted to be popular? Don't tell me you're getting cold feet now.
Why shouldn't I? I'm walking next to you, aren't I?
Then how about this?
Whoa!
This way you can't get away either. And now everybody knows the two of us are a thing. And so it's killing two birds with one stone.
We're not a thing.
Maybe not yet, but you can admit whenever you're ready. Don't tell me you're not enjoying this.
Of course I am. What kind of hot-blooded high school guy wouldn't enjoy having someone this cute waiting on them hand and foot like this? Satsuki! Are you and Ruri dating? Nah. But, well, it's kind of a long story. I told him that she asked me out. I was afraid the classroom would erupt into a frenzy. But even if I didn't say anything, it's not like Rue was doing anything to try and hide it.
Hey, Ruri, did you finally say it? Yeah, I talked to him yesterday. So, what do you say? I haven't put him over just yet, but I'm not giving up. Good luck, we're rooting for you.
Ruri was always surrounded by other people at school. They would always come up to her between classes or invite her to eat lunch with them. So, as we walked home that day, it was only natural that we had 1,000 gazes following us. I didn't expect you were going to invite yourself over to my room.
What's wrong with that? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Where's the next issue of this comic?
On the shelf there.
Won't you grab it for me?
I'm in the middle of a game.
Well, I'm here, so maybe you should rethink your priorities. How about we play something multiplayer then?
I won't go easy on you.
That's fine. I have other ways of making you lose.
Hey!
You're not the most comfortable chair I've ever sat on. Kind of hard and a bit wobbly.
Get off of me! You're heavy!
What did you just say?
Oh, nothing.
That's what I thought.
Whoa, scary. I guess weight is a no-go topic for girls, huh? But this position is bad for other reasons. And she just naturally smells so good.
Come on, pick your character so we can start the game already.
Oh, right. Sorry. I don't know how I can focus on the game like this. But I won't lose to Rue.
Aw, dang it. I was so close that time too. Rematch! Rematch!
Hey, it's almost dinner time. Shouldn't you be getting home?
What, you chicken or something? I live next door. If it gets late, you could just walk me home.
You want me to walk you one house over?
What if I get kidnapped on my way back? How would you feel then?
I guess that wasn't completely out of the realm of possibility.
Besides, I want to stay with you for as long as I can.
I wish you would have said that a long time ago. Maybe then things would be different now.
Different? Like dating?
Don't just apply the most convenient interpretation to whatever I say. I never knew Ruri had this impatient, flustered side to her. Alright, I took my bath and now it's time to relax. Huh? A phone call? I checked the screen to see who it was, and sure enough, it was Rue. Let me just get this out of the way right now. You want something from me, don't you?
Only to hear the melodious sound of your voice.
What are you, an attention-craving cat?
I can't help it. When you love someone, you just want to talk to them all the time.
She was really getting way too into this way too fast. Well, it's fine. It's not like I'm doing anything. What do you want to talk about?
How about our location for a date this weekend?
Is there a part of you that actually thinks you're my girlfriend right now?
So where do you want to go?
Of course she conveniently ignored my question. Maybe it would be fine if I just thought of it like going out as friends. I want to go to a nice cafe or something. I went to that great place recently, so maybe a pancake shop would be perfect.
Are sweets all you could think about?
They give me life.
Then, how about you take me to a place you like, and while we're there, I can show you this cute outfit I picked out.
That's what this is really about, isn't it?
I don't care where we go, I just want to be with you.
Hearing that makes me feel really embarrassed all of a sudden.
So keep your weekend open, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I'm getting a bit tired.
It's pretty late. You should go to bed.
I think I will. Sweet dreams, Satsu.
Good night. I decided to do my daily spins in my games and then go to bed myself.
Thanks for waiting for me. I really wanted to make sure everything was perfect down to the very last second.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, what is it? Are you charmed by my beauty? If you think I look cute, nothing's stopping you from getting ahead and saying it, you know?
I mean, I've always known you were cute.
I'm cute? Did you say I'm cute? You think I'm cute?
You're blushing like you don't hear someone tell you that every single day. But that's kind of cute too.
Then you'll go out with me?
Keep waiting.
Why? You already told me I was cute. You might as well go the rest of the distance.
There's no such thing as too much preparation.
Why won't you just start dating me already?
I don't know. I guess I'm kind of scared. I'm so worried that if anything happens and we break up for whatever reason, things will get awkward between us.
But we've been through thick and thin together, haven't we? It's not like we haven't fought before, right? And we got through all that fine. Do you think I could ever do anything that would make me hate you now?
We can't predict the future. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, the two of us can always think about that together.
That's a good point. But are you really sure you want to be with me?
How many times do I have to tell you? I can't ever imagine being with anyone else for the rest of my life.
I looked into Rue's serious eyes. It was finally sink or swim time. To be honest, I've been nervous about Rue for ages. Ever since we started high school, she became so beautiful and cute, and everyone loved her so much. I didn't know how to treat her anymore. But it turned out my fears were groundless the entire time. All she ever wanted was for the two of us to become more than friends. After she asked me out, the two of us were still having so much fun together. I never got much peace and quiet anymore, but I'd gladly trade the boring days I spent without her to go back to something resembling all the good times we had in our youth. But both of us had changed since then. Her feelings for me were stronger than ever, and I was thinking of her less and less as just a friend and more as a potential partner. In other words, I guess you could say that I'd completely fallen for her. Rue, can I say it this time?
Okay.
I think I really love you too. I'd be thrilled if you went out with me.
You already know my answer.
And with that, the two of us were officially dating. As for what happens next, it's all up to chance. Or is it?